Well, New York is open again, and now is the time to show some of your local restaurant support. And if you haven't been to Piggyback or Pig and Cow yet, now's the time for that too. Here to share some of her great cuisine is our friend, Chef Leah Cohen. Welcome, Leah. Good to see you.
Nice to see you. Thank you for having me.
Oh, I'm so glad that you are here. I mean, I just want to ask you first, how great is it just to have people coming back to restaurants again in the city? It feels like it's coming back to life, don't you think?
I agree. I think, you know, certain pockets of New York City are more vibrant than others, but it is coming back and it is going to be better than ever.
It is.
And I'm very excited about that. So, and I'm happy to be doing in studio cooking again and just like real, human interaction.
I know, me too, because we did something on Zoom during the pandemic.
Yeah.
But, the last shoot in my calendar from March 2020 was to go visit Piggyback. It was the last one scheduled. We didn't get to go, but Piggyback reopened in October.
Yep.
So, I mean, how does it feel just to have that open again? Because it opened and then you had to close it right down.
Yeah, so we were open for like 2 or 3 months, and it was bananas crazy busy. And then, we shut down, and it's been about a year and a half.
Yeah.
And so it's, I think, our 3rd or 4th week that we've been open. Midtown's a little tough right now. It is not the busiest. Our Lower East Side location is, it's booming. But Midtown it's taken some time. But I'm happy to be open, and I'm happy to be making food from Piggyback, and just, it's such a special restaurant. And I think once people know that we're back, then it'll be great.
Yeah. Well, so just explain kind of the cuisine of Piggyback and Pig and Cow.
So Pig and Cow is specifically Southeast Asian food, based on my travels to Southeast Asia, and a lot of the recipes are in my cookbook that you have a copy of.
Lemongrass and lime. I love it. I've made so many things from it.
And then, so Piggyback is more Pan-Asian. It's really, my husband and I travel for R&D, and we would visit countries like Hong Kong or Japan. We went on our honeymoon in Japan, and so I wanted to really bring those recipes from those travels and incorporate them at Piggyback. So it's really just more broad, and I just love the flavors of Southeast Asia and Asia in general. So that's kind of what Piggyback is.
Lemongrass and lime is more Southeast Asian, or it's more Pan-Asian?
It's more Southeast Asian. It's really a culmination of Pig and Cow recipes over the years, and Pig and Cow's been open for almost 10 years, which is crazy for a New York City restaurant. I know.
It is, but I'm so excited because you're making some food today. I love your food, and I love Southeast Asian food and Pan-Asian food. So let's talk about what we're making here.
Okay, so this is actually a dish that was inspired by something my husband and I had when I was pregnant the last time, and we were in Hong Kong. And so this is Oki shrimp toast. So it's shrimp toast and Okonomiyaki kind of fused together. And so we have the shrimp toast already made, and basically it's a shrimp mousse that we spread on toast, and then we cook it in butter.
It's Okonomiyaki.
Okonomiyaki is basically a Japanese cabbage pancake, if you will.
Okay, great.
To make it a little simpler. And so we are topping it with the shrimp toast with the cabbage. And so we're going to add a little bit of sesame oil.
Okay.
And then a squeeze, if you want a squeeze of the lime, or the lemon, actually.
The whole thing, or just a tiny bit?
Just a little squeeze, and then we're going to mix that up. And then we have our 2 sauces. And these are, this is the Oki sauce, or Okonomiyaki sauce. And this is Japanese mayo, which I love. And so we're just going to...
And what's the difference between Japanese mayo and regular mayo that everyone buys at the store?
I mean, some people say there is no difference, and I say they are lying because it is just such a creamier, nicer texture, and you can really squeeze it on like that, where regular mayo you can't really, and so it's just really nice.
I'm going to top this. You go to the tuna tartare.
Okay, so for the tuna tartare, and then we're gonna add some bonito flakes and some seaweed. And for the tuna tartare, we have sushi grade tuna, and then we have a little bit of dressing over here, and it's just soy, yuzu, a little chili flakes, because I like to always add a little bit of heat, and then we have some Asian pear over here, which is going to add some sweetness and nice texture, and
so
then
that kind of heat kind of balances out this pear, right?
Yeah, exactly. And it's very subtle. It's not overwhelming. It's just you get it a little bit at the end. Some crispy garlic, some shiso, which I love.
Me too.
And then scallions, and then we're just gonna mix that up. I'm going to add a little bit more of the dressing.
Okay, and then we're just going to put it in that mold.
Put it in the ring mold, and then so this is crispy rice. It's just rice that's been cooked and then fried.
Oh my God.
And
Oh
it
my
adds
God.
so much great
I shouldn't have
texture.
done that before I did this. Leah's restaurants, Pig and Cow and Piggyback, are open now, and pick up a copy of her cookbook, Lemongrass and Lime. It's out everywhere. It's so good. I love it, and this is going to be delicious. Leah, thank you so much.
Thank you.